Claude has a question. Would like to know your thoughts about the reauthorization of the Higher Education Act, and maybe you could share a little bit of your own higher education proposals as well. Claude? No, this is online.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Claude, I've introduced in the Senate a bill called the Higher Education Reform Act. I've done this because I think it's vitally important that we address not just the interest rate that our college students are paying these days, is set by the government and collected by the government. The real underlying problem has to do with the underlying cost of a higher education. That in turn has everything to do with the state of competition in the field of higher education. That's why I've introduced the Higher Education Reform Act, which would set up more competition within the higher education industry. Let me explain what I mean. Under the Higher Education Reform Act, each state would be given the option of creating its own alternative accreditation system. And once accredited by that system, any provider of a higher education learning experience would be able to participate in federal higher education funding. And once that happened, we would have a lot more participants in the higher education industry. Currently, our higher education system, which is the best in the entire world, serves the needs of a lot of students in America, but not the needs of everyone. There are a lot of students that could benefit from a lot of vocational training experiences, massive open online courses, or MOOCs as they're sometimes known, certain training and apprenticeship programs that currently are ineligible to participate in federal financial aid programs. That's why I developed the Higher Education Reform Act, because it would allow these other providers, these non-traditional providers, to enter into this space and to provide opportunities in higher education. With this system, you'd have more competition within the field of higher education. When you have more competition, Claude, two things happen. Prices tend to go down and quality tends to go up. And so that's why I look forward to getting the Higher Education Reform Act out there, getting it debated, discussed, and ultimately passed into law.